Mercedes didn't update the S-Class. They didn't refresh it. They didn't tweak it. They sat down in Stuttgart, looked at every other luxury car on the planet, and decided, with complete calm and zero urgency, that none of them were good enough to be taken seriously. And then they built this. The new Mercedes-Benz S-Class is not a car. It is a consequence. The consequence of what happens when the most experienced luxury automotive brand in human history decides to stop being polite about how good it actually is. I've sat in things that called themselves luxury. Private jets, first-class suites, hotel rooms with prices so high they stop sounding real. And I'm telling you right now, the new S-Class makes most of them feel like they were trying too hard. Because this car doesn't try. It simply is. The silence, the control, the effortless confidence. Everything about it feels less like transportation and more like entering a private world built specifically to protect your peace. Look at the exterior and understand immediately that Mercedes made a decision. Not to shout. The silhouette is long, properly long. The kind of length that communicates authority before the engine even starts. The front end carries this calm, horizontal confidence. Not aggressive, not desperate for attention. Just composed. The headlights don't attack the road. They illuminate it. And somehow that difference changes the entire personality of the car. This isn't a vehicle that arrives loudly. It appears quietly. And still becomes the most important thing in the parking lot. The body panels flow from front to rear like one uninterrupted sentence. No fake vents. No unnecessary creases. No over-designed chaos trying to convince you it's futuristic. Just surface, shape, balance. Mercedes understood something most luxury brands forgot years ago. Real confidence doesn't need aggression. And the rear design? That fastback-inspired shape changes the S-Class completely. It looks lower, smoother, almost sculpted rather than manufactured. More sculpture than sedan. Open the door, and the outside world becomes irrelevant. Not quieter, not calmer, irrelevant. The interior of the new S-Class is one of the strongest arguments ever made for why luxury cars still matter. Real wood, genuine metal, glass fitted together with the precision of a Swiss watch. And the ambient lighting, 64 colors across the cabin, somehow avoids feeling gimmicky. Other cars use lighting as decoration. The S-Class uses it as atmosphere. Like the car already understands the mood before you do. Now, we need to talk about the rear seats. Because in the S-Class, the rear seat is the point. They recline, extend, heat, cool, massage, adjust in ways that make normal luxury seats feel unfinished. And within 30 seconds, you find a position so comfortable that every other car suddenly feels designed by people who never sat down before. The acoustic glass blocks the world out so completely that the cabin stops feeling like a car. It feels like a private studio for one very important person. That person is you. And the S-Class knew that the second you sat down. Here's where things become genuinely ridiculous. The S500 produces effortless power through a turbocharged inline-six with mild hybrid assistance, smooth enough that speed starts feeling disconnected from reality. Then comes the monster, the Mercedes AMG S63 Performance. 791 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds, in a full-size luxury limousine. A car this heavy should not move like this. It should not corner like this. It should not exist like this. And yet somehow, it does. The rear-wheel steering system makes the S-Class shrink around you. The air suspension reads the road constantly, adjusting before imperfections even reach the cabin. You don't feel bumps. You are gently informed that the road beneath you is imperfect, and then immediately protected from it. That's the difference. Most luxury cars react to discomfort. The S-Class prevents it from reaching you in the first place.
The new S-Class starts around $114,000 and climbs very quickly through the S580, through the AMG models, through the Maybach versions that quietly enter price ranges most brands avoid discussing publicly. The Mercedes Maybach S-Class crosses $200,000 without hesitation. Cheap? Absolutely not. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Every dollar feels present somewhere in the car, even in places you'll never notice. Because Mercedes engineered excellence into areas most companies wouldn't even think about touching. That's not overpricing. That's obsession. The S-Class has been the benchmark for luxury cars for decades. Every generation arrives, sets the standard, and watches everyone else spend years catching up. But this generation did something different. It stopped asking what luxury should be and started defining it again from scratch. This isn't just a car anymore. It's the reason the word luxury still means something in the automotive world at all. So now I need your answer. Is the new Mercedes-Benz S-Class worth every dollar because of the experience it delivers? Or has Mercedes finally crossed the line where the technology became more excessive than necessary? This debate is genuinely split down the middle.